just working on some magic. That was the invisible string trick. I actually pulled the hair out of my head and I pulled up the card with the... Just practicing some magic. Before the show starts. Anyhow, let's get the show going. Welcome to the Bobby Buzzard Show. Oh yeah, this is show number 23. 23. Let me show you. It's going to be a great show. But first I want to take off my boots because I'm going to stay inside for this whole show. Let me just grab my boots over here. Okay, just take this one off right here. Oh, these boots are so easy to take off. Okay, there's one. Got to grab this other one here. There's both boots came right off. Okay, it's show number 23. Let me just draw the number 23 for you. And I'm going to turn it into a bird. Yeah, I know another bird. Bobby, you seem to do a lot of birds. Yeah, I do a lot of birds because birds are beautiful and birds are all around. And I got a song about a bird later. 3 little birds. We sang it the other day, but I think today it's very important to sing that song, and I'll explain why in a couple minutes, okay? Okay. The number 23, let's draw that. A 2 and a 3. A 2 and a 3. 2 and a 3. That's nice. Okay, let's turn the 23 into a bird. Okay, here goes. That's right, it's a peacock. The letter P. Be careful how you say the letter P. Be careful, because it gets a little messy. Peacock. Let me write that for you. I put a line underneath the letter P. Be careful, because it gets a little messy. Like I said, I got to wipe off the camera there. Peacock. I'm going to wipe off the camera. Be careful how you say the letter P. Got to wipe that. Okay, now let's put some color into this, because a peacock is a very colorful bird. Oh, yeah. Look how colorful that bird is. Wee, Bobby, you did a good job. Nice drawing, Bobby. That's real nice. It looks just like a peacock. I know, it looks just like a peacock. Wow, what a great drawing, Bobby. Thank you. Now I got a song, like I promised. A song about a bird. Because you know what? Here's the news, okay? I'm gonna level with you. I'm going to be straight up, okay? Some of you are going back to school next week. Yeah, isn't that exciting? Going back to school. It's exciting if you don't go to school, but it's also exciting to go to school. It's going to be such a happy time next week. And I got a little song that I started singing last show. It's called 3 Little Birds. And it's all about not worrying, okay? 3 little birds. Let's do it. Let's do that song. Okay, I got my keyboard here. It's pretty heavy. Okay. Don't you worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up in the morning with the rising sun. 3 little birds sitting on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Don't you worry, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't you worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Hey, we got a bird right here. Hey, Mr. Bird, how are you? Hey, there's Mr. Bird. Huh? What? You want to play some piano? Oh, Mr. Bird, do you know how to play piano? You do? He does know how to play piano. Okay, Mr. Bird, why don't you take a solo? Okay, 1, 2, you know what to do. Oh, Mr. Bird! That ain't very good, Mr. Bird! You haven't been practicing in a while. Well, that's important to keep up your chops. Oh, you're going to practice a little more? You taking lessons? Good. It's important, kids. Always practice if you want to do music, okay? Don't you worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't you worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm fading it out. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I was fading out just like they do in professional recording studios. Bobby, that was real good. That was like professional recording. I know, it was good. I faded out the sound. It was loud, and then it got quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. That was good, Bobby. I really like how you did that. I know, thank you. Okay, let's get on to our story. We're going to do it old school. Okay, I'm just going to read it to you because that's the way they do it in school, and like the old days when you did go to school. Some of you, don't worry about going to school. Don't worry about staying home. Just be happy. Now, if I could just find a book to read that sort of fits the theme. Oh, there's one right here. It just came from up in the sky. That's just crazy. Okay, this is called The Invisible String, and I'm going to get into position here so I can read it to you, just like they do in the old ways, okay? The Invisible String. Oh, it's a good story. You're going to love this one. Page 1. Once upon a time, there was yellow. Oh, that's not the story, Bobby. Bobby, that ain't the story. That's just the front page. It's just to make the book look nice. I know. The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. Oh, what a good story. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. Oh, Mommy, Mommy, they cried out as they ran right to her. Oh, exciting. Don't worry, you two. It's just a storm. There's the mom. Making all that noise. Now go back to bed, she said. Well, we want to stay close to you, said Jeremy. We're scared. Mom said, We're always together no matter what. But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed? Said Liza. Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. I was about your age when my mummy first told me about the invisible string. Invisible string? That's just like the card trick that I did at the very beginning of the show with the invisible string pulling. Wow, that just fits together perfectly. Way to go, Bobby. You tied that in real nice. I don't see a string, said Jeremy. You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love. But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there? Asked Liza. Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart. And know that you are always connected to everyone that you love. When you're at school, see, they're at school there. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts, said Jeremy. Wow. Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string, Liza asked. Sure does, says Mom. And best friends like me and Lucy? Asked Liza. Best friends too. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, Mom said. Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain in a deep ocean? Asked Jeremy. Yes, Mom said, even there. Well, how about if I was a mountain climber? Even there. A ballerina in France? Even there. A jungle explorer? Even there. How about an astronaut out in space? Even there. Wow. That's a great picture. I'm gonna have to draw that space suit. I like that. Look at that space suit. Very nice. Then Jeremy quietly asked, can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven? Oh, yes, it can reach even there. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger. And as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Even when you get older and can't agree about things like what movie to see, or who gets to ride in the front seat. Or what time to go to bed. Sometimes they argue about that. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed. I forgot. And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Wow, it looks pretty late. Look at the clock up there. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible string. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see that no one is ever alone. No one is ever alone. The end, I think. Oh yeah, that's the end. There's a yellow part at the back too. The invisible string. What a great story that was. Well, that's it. That's the show for today. Oh, man, we did it old school because some of you are going back to school next week. Now, don't worry. Don't you worry. Remember that song? It's going to be a great week. Okay, 1, 2. You know what to do. No, you can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. But you can be happy if you just think about it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. Oh, you can't drive around with the tiger in your car. Can't drive around with the tiger in your car. You can't drive around with the tiger in your car. But you can be happy if you just think about it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. All you got to do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. All you got to do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. Oh yeah, it's a great day to be happy. And it's gonna be a great week next week, back in school for some of you. Some of you are still at home, which is great too. Just find a way, think about it. Think about being happy, because that's what it's all about. Show number 23 is all done. It's in the books. What a great show. So long from Bobby Buzzard, and have yourself a merry little weekend. Have yourself a merry weekend. So long from Bobby Buzzard to you. Yeah, that was a good show. It was old school. It was good though. It was great. Let me see if I can turn off this computer. Let's figure that out here. Okay, there. What a great show. I hope everyone has a great weekend.